Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 ways you can accidentally kill your crayfish. Crayfish are not picky eaters, and they are more than willing to eat fish food and even other fish in your tank. So one of the major issues that comes to keeping crayfish is overfeeding. Now, crayfish will eat literally anything you put in there. Maybe if it's like way too big, like half the size of them, they won't eat it all in one day. But trust me, they will not stop eating. And the issue is, if they eat like a big meal and you just think that they're still hungry and you keep feeding them, it's really bad because you'll just keep feeding and feeding your crayfish until it gets to an unhealthy level. Like your crayfish shouldn't be eating a ridiculous amount of food. So overfeeding, giving it like 5 pellets a day for a small one will eventually kill it, or it will make the water very dirty. And that comes with a bunch of health risks as well. So yeah, don't overfeed. Like, feed them still, just don't feed too much. Okay, so the second thing to look out for is crayfish molting. Now, crayfish molt quite often. Younger crayfish molt more than older crayfish, and it's pretty normal, but every once in a while, a crayfish will get stuck in its shell, and I normally leave mine for a while, for a few hours, and if it can't get out from there, then you probably need to help it, otherwise it can die in its shell or get eaten by other animals. So if you see your crayfish is stuck in its shell, I would take it to a vet immediately, but if you like live far away and you can't get to a vet, the best thing you can do is slowly peel away the shell so that the crayfish can get out and breathe. It's really important, but make sure to leave it there for a while first, because sometimes they just take longer than others to get out of their shell. Okay, number 3 is not cleaning your tank enough. If you don't clean your tank regularly, the water will actually get really yucky, and eventually it will kill your crayfish. Crayfish are pretty hardy. I mean, they can live in pretty murky water in the wild. But if your crayfish is used to relatively clean water, not cleaning your tank and changing the water every once in a while can be bad for it. Now, this isn't as likely to kill your crayfish as the other issues are, but still, make sure to clean your tank regularly. Try to aim for once a month, or if you can, once every 2 months. Just try to clean it regularly, and this shouldn't be an issue. There is a whole thing with water pH and everything. I'm not an expert in that. I just clean my tank regularly. Now, coming in at number 4, we have predatory fish and other predators eating your crayfish. Now, this is pretty easy to solve. Just the basic advice is, don't keep your crayfish with big aggressive fish or other big aggressive animals in the same tank. It just won't work. Don't even keep crayfish with other crayfish. Unless your tank is massive and you've got 2 little ones, just don't put crayfish together. It always ends badly. Yeah, if you look at the pet store, you'll actually see that a lot of the crayfish are missing arms or legs. This is because they actually fight all the time, and often they lose limbs. So yeah, don't put lots of crayfish together. It never ends well. By the way, if you've made it this far into the video, please like and subscribe. It would really make my day, and it would be awesome if we could get to 1,000 subs. Okay, for our final issue, it's actually disease, parasites, and other sicknesses. Now, this kills a lot of crayfish, even if you're doing the right things. There's not much you can do about it. But if you can recognize ahead of time, you can actually help your crayfish live much longer. Some of the biggest illnesses for crayfish include shell rot, parasites, gill disease, and viral infections. The best way to prevent these illnesses and sicknesses from getting worse is to recognize early. If you notice that your crayfish has suddenly been acting a bit strange, a bit aggressive, acting a bit odd, there is a chance that it might actually be quite sick. So the best thing to do is to just feed your crayfish healthy stuff, get it a good decent sized tank, and taking it to the vet or buying medication for your crayfish when you think it's sick. The sooner you get on it, the better. Crayfish are normally pretty resilient, but you never know, and there's a lot of sickness being going around in certain countries, especially with invasive crayfish carrying diseases that they're immune to and spreading it to other crayfish. It's just, the sickness is everywhere. If you think your crayfish is sick, please get some medicine for it. The best thing to do is keep your crayfish healthy. And if you think your crayfish is going a bit crazy, been sort of swimming around the tank, acting a bit strange, there is a chance that it actually doesn't like its new tank as well. So yeah, make sure to get a decent sized tank for your crayfish, nothing too cramped, and don't overfeed it like I said before. And if you think your crayfish is really sick, always take it to the vet. Thank you guys for watching to the end, and if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the comments and I'll try and get to them. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe because we are so close to 1,000 subs, and I have to thank you guys for getting me to 750 subs as well. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.